Onegaishimasu. Hi, good evening. Today is Friday, December 4th. We're still going to be working on a little bit of conditioning, and really we hit some ukemi exercises. So tonight we're going to really focus on some ground stuff. So if you've got a yoga mat, a nice comfortable floor, that'd be highly preferred. If not, why don't you go ahead and see if you can grab something to make your surroundings a little bit more comfortable. We're going to start from the ground and work our way up. So let's go ahead and start first by breathing. So we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, chin to shoulder, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, ear to shoulder, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, up and down, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, hands going forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Backwards, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. And across, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Bring that left hand across and stretch. Left elbow up and stretch to the right. And back to the middle. Right hand across. Okay, right hand up and over. Lean a little to the left. Okay. So twisting out the way. So ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, putting your hands kind of on your thighs. Rotate from your right side to your left side. Come back and around. Now go to the left. Reverse to the right. Coming back to the left, to the right, and then reverse. All the way around. And reverse. 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 And one more set. This way. And the other way. Okay, good. Okay, Takubatori, wrist stretches starting with ikkyo. So try to concentrate on using the opposite hand. It's pushing down, it's actually putting that technique in. It's stretching that wrist, keep those elbows down and up the center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Other side. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now Nikyo, left pinky up, right thumb on top. Use that right hand to bring it back to you. Bring those elbows down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. right pinky up, left thumb on top, and again, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, sankyo, left hand out, right hand on top, and twist it out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Other hand, and same thing. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Kotegayoshi. Get that palm flat on the back of the hand and twist out. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Other hand, same thing. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, shihonagi stretch. So kind of make a light fist with your left hand. Put your right palm on the pinky side, and then push it over, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Same thing with the right hand, right fist, left palm on the pinky, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, take those left fingers, push them, stretch them out, and then down, stretching those back, and then other side, same thing, take those right fingers, stretch them out, and down. Shake them out a little bit, left hand behind you, right forearm on your left thigh, and look behind your left side. Okay. Right hand behind you, left forearm on your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Okay, switch it back over to your left. And to your right. Okay, left hand back, right hand up. Coming down to that left elbow. Okay, up. Right hand back, left hand up. Coming down to that right elbow. Okay, both hands back. You can get down to both elbows. Then all the way back. And up. Okay, so let's go ahead and introduce a new little stretch. So, since we can't roll around on the ground, we need to make sure that we keep our back and our spine, everything nice and supple. So, what we're going to do, take your left foot, bring it across your right knee, bring your right hand, bring it across your left knee, and then look over your left shoulder. Okay, now switch it out. Left foot out, right foot on top. Take that left hand, put it over that right knee, and look over your right shoulder. And switch it again. Right foot out. Left foot over. Right foot across. And looking over your left shoulder. And switch. Left. Right over. And looking over right shoulder. Okay. Both feet in front. And reach to those toes. And up. Okay, grab your thighs, knees, wherever you can, to pull yourself a little bit further in and reach out and pull. And up. Left foot in, right foot out. Right hand to that right foot. Left hand to that right foot. Now bring that chest down to that knee. And up. Switch over, same thing. Left foot out, right foot in. Left hand to that left foot. Bring that right hand to that left foot. Bring that chest into that knee. And up. Okay. Go ahead and spread nice and wide. Right hand to that right foot. Left hand to that left foot. Both hands to the right foot. Both hands to the left foot. And now both hands to the middle. And come up, bring those feet in. Okay, forehead down into your feet. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up and down. Up. Down. Up. Down. And up. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start doing some various ukemi exercises. So let's go ahead and we'll start first with the rocking exercise for our back roll or ushiro ukemi. Again, make sure you tuck that chin, keep those hands between the knees. And this one we're going to make sure we change each time here and over. Keep that chin tucked. Don't let the back of that head hit. And each. Ni, san, shi, ro, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, if you have a comfortable enough space, go ahead and come up to a knee. If not, continue from down here where it's at least a little more comfortable on your knees. Okay, if you can. Join us up on one knee. Same thing. Make sure this foot goes from here and tucks in. Okay, so from here, tuck in so you can go down. And each. Knee. San, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, so we're not going to get to the full rolls yet. I want to make sure we at least have a good base foundation from which to start. Forward rolls, my ukemi, I got my, you notice I'm not straight, I got a slight angle to my right side. So from here, I bring my hand down. I want to go that way, so I get my hand, comes through, goes down to the shoulder, I'm just going to put some weight and transition a little bit of weight over to the shoulder and come back and switch. Again, tucking that chin in so we don't hit the head, okay? So we're going to do 10, switching back and forth. So we're here, and each, switch, knee, sun, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, so did a basic on the back fall, forward fall. Next one we're going to do is something we don't do often, but every now and then it happens, is a side fall. So from here, we're going to have our feet go out. We're going to go to one side. As we go to one side, we're going to hit. So we get kind of an angle here. So I'm here, as I go to a side, I come here. As I do that, I post with my opposite leg and try to keep my hips up off the ground so I don't just go splat. Okay? So, as we're here, no matter which side you go to, we want that hand to hit down. You post on the other side and bring the hips up slightly and then come back to position. Okay? So we go back and forth. So we'll start to the right. So each, knee, sun, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. So especially when we're taking certain break balls, sometimes we end up falling just on our side, so we got to make sure we got that covered. So next one is the ushiro yoko kaiten, or back side fall. We like to call that the teddy bear roll here at the TCAC. So I'm like a big teddy bear, and as I go to a side, I'll start to this way. I'll go down to one side, bring over and down. I'm facing you right here. And then I do it again, side, over, down, down. And then we can also reverse it, going the other way. So, I start facing this way, start facing at the camera. So I'm here. So I'm going to start to my left first. So left, right, left. And again, left, right, left. Now we reverse it. Right, left, right. And again, right, left, right. Back the other way. Left, right, left. And again, left, right, left. Other way. Right, left, right. And again, right, left, right. One more set each way. So left, right, left. And again, left, right, left. Other way. Right, left, right. And one more. Right, left, right. Okay. So, again, if you've got a comfortable enough spot, join us up on one knee. If not, continue just to do that exercise. So from here, we're going to do the same thing. But as we go over, now, we want to try to keep an eye back at the camera. And we've got to switch, so try to stay low, and then just move on up, and then reverse it the other way. So, we're here, so each, here, keep it low, move up, knee, sun, shi, go, Ju. All right. So let's go ahead and also condition those toes. So I'm here. Put my hands. How do you do? Face the camera. So put my hands just a little bit in front of my knees. Getting up on my toes. Bring it back. Then bring it back. I open up my knees. Close them. And then come back down. Okay? So, and each ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now go ahead and try to keep yourself balanced up on those toes for a little bit. Okay, and let's give those toes a little bit of a rest. Okay, next we're going to start standing up. So, there's a lot of getting up and down in Aikido, and well, a lot of hurts. So, we're going to be here. We want to use our thighs if we can to push ourselves up, step up here, and then basically do a back lunge. Coming down, down, and here, then we'll switch. We'll then come up. Left knee comes up. Here, stepping back, down, down, and there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my right knee. So let's come up. So each, bring it back down. Now left, knee, bring it back down. San, bring it back down. Shi, go. Rope. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right. So, if you have enough space to do a forward roll, please do a forward roll. If you don't, go through the beginning of the forward roll, a little way forward here, get up, pivot, or what's called a kaiten, come down, do the opposite side, here, up, pivot, and keep going like that until we're going to do about 10. So objective is to get used to rolling, try to get yourself, make that feel, that round feel, and getting up and down, okay? So that being said, go ahead and do 10, kind of at your own pace. Go ahead and try to stay along with us, and each, here, up, I pivot or kaiten, down, knee. San. shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right. So that was a forward roll. Backwards roll, kind of the same thing. We're gonna get up and down. Now, we're ideally gonna start up, step back, drop down, tuck, and then come all the way over, okay? And then get up, pivot, and do the same thing. If you can't do that, then please do the rocking exercise, but get up, then come back down, and right to there, okay? So, again, we're trying to work on that feelings of being round and getting up and down. And each knee. Sayu. Shi. Go. Ro. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay. So, next one is what's called actually we'll do the ushiro yoko kaiten first, because we've already covered, well, pardon me. We'll do the forward roll with a tenkan, with a turn. Okay, so I'm down here, right foot side forward, I come down, I roll, I stand up. Now, right foot's facing that way, I tenkan now, my right foot is facing that way. Now I need to make sure I switch, come back down, left leg's facing that way, I do my tenkan, left leg is now facing that way, okay? Again, if you don't have the space for the roll, then please work on staying from here, do the initial setup, stand up, tenkan, change feet, get back down, do it again, but getting that feeling of getting that tenkan in to look back to where you were thrown from, okay? So here, got my right leg slightly forward, so I'm gonna come down, and each, knee, sun, shi, go, rock, shichi, hachi, ku, Ju. All right. So that was a forward roll or ukemi with tenkan, with a turn. Next, the ushiro yoko kaiten or back side fall. So you got the space, you're here, you come back down and coming up all the way around, coming up, step once, twice, down and around here, step up once, twice, just so we keep doing reverse. You don't have the space for that, then please do the exercise from the knees. If you don't have someplace that comfortable, then just do this roll, that teddy bear exercise we did earlier. We're going here and then reversing it, okay? So if you're gonna do that exercise, make sure you're doing both sides and let's try to give each one of them equal treatment. And each. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Roke. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay. Now the forward side fall, my yoko kaiten. So we'll start from the same position. Now this time, as I draw my hand through, other hand, other foot, and the other foot comes up. I would swing around to look at my partner, and then come back down and do the same thing. So if you don't quite have the space to do that full roll, go ahead and try, space permitting, you get to that initial beginning, and then just get the hand over. Then bring that other foot over, and then reverse to the other side. You're here, goes through, same start, but now hand and foot come over instead. Okay? So, that being said, we're going to start standing. Again, idea is up and down movement. So, here, right side slightly forward. So, come down to both knees, all the way down. And each. Knee. Sun. He. Go. Rope. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. So that's most of the basic ukemi that I can think of. There are some other ones, but it requires that you have some good space and some good mat. So let's go ahead and torifuna, hip rolling exercise. So we're here, we go forward and back, and it's hey, ho, hey, ho. Now, if you notice, I'm not coming up and rocking back. I'm trying to keep with my hips as I go forward and back. Okay? So here I like to start this left or hidari hanmi. And here's a in, ho, 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 in, ho. Now switching over to right for mini hanmi, so right foot's in front, left foot's back. Also try to keep those hands in front of the hips. So in, sub, 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 in, sub. Okay, now back to left and that hanmi. Now double time. So we go double time, just don't throw the arms out there and then, or just don't kind of lose the hips. You want it to go, be synchronized together as best you can. If you don't quite go twice as fast, don't worry. Big thing is weight shift with consistency. I guess the best term for it. Now I like to bring my feet back. Inhale, big inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands together, come in the middle. Little rocking. And start at the feet, work your way to the head. Let it stop naturally. Okay. Next one is sayundo. At least this is my understanding of sayundo. Is I always like to start at left with hidari hanmi. I cross my right foot behind me, left foot, turning my hips like I'm throwing. As I'm throwing, keeping my shoulders over my hips, keeping everything solid and square or in alignment. So we're here and to the left, each, knee, sayu, shi, wo, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay? So, next one, shomenuchi ikkyo undo. Head, strike, first position setup. So, we're going to raise our hands up as we hip roll forward. Again, we did this earlier. Now we're just adding in those hands to go with it, coming up, protecting the head. So now here, want to keep this protected. Okay? So I like to start left and hit that hanmi. So each, knee, sayu, shi, wo, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Now switching over to right or miki hanmi, same thing. And each, knee, sayu, shi, wo, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Back to the left with that hanmi. Now we'll do that pivot or that kaiten. So it's up, down. I try to pivot over my own spine, up, down, hold pivot, up and down. And if you notice when I pivot, I like to pivot on the balls of my feet. Okay, some people I'll see they pivot from the heels. That's perfectly fine. I like to pivot from the pad right behind the toes on there. That's just a me thing. Okay, but whatever you do, stay balanced. And each, knee, sayu, shi, go, ideas for turning. One of the central ones that I remember hearing about is hands stay inside your shoulders. Okay, if you notice, as I'm turning, I'm not letting my arms come out wide. I'm keeping them right here. I'm keeping them at home. Okay. You'll notice when I do mine, I draw my foot straight back. Some people will swing it out. It's just a flavor. It just depends on which one your instructor prefers, or if they don't have a preference, which one you prefer. Okay? So from here, left, we do that hanmi, tenkan, ich, ni, sayu, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Now switching to right, miki hanmi, same thing, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, next, stepping and turning. Irimi tenkan. Okay? So I'm here, left, with the hanmi. I step with my right foot, pivot, draw my left foot back. Now I've got my right foot forward, facing the opposite way. I'm here. I step, pivot. Now I'm back here, left. Hit that hanmi. So if we're at this perspective, I step, keep those hands in front of me, and I'm here. Okay? I step, pivot, draw. Okay? So let's all do it. Facing the same way, so all face the same way, and ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now we'll do the same thing, but with those ikkyo arms, that menuchi ikkyo undo motion. Now, when we do it, we're here, we raise up, pivot, hands come down. Up, pivot, hands coming down. You notice my hands aren't going off to the sides, they're just coming straight up and down. Up and down. Now, they may look like they're going sideways, that's because my hips are turning. Okay? So now, irimi tenkan with ikkyo arms and ich. Ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right. Now, front foot tension. I'm here. Something's going to come at me from my left side. Since I got my left side forward, I look and acknowledge it. Again, at ikkyo arms, I raise, I bring them down, I reset. So, again, I'm still doing that menuchi ikkyo undo no matter what I do when I move to help, again, protect the head. So we're here, so ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay. Now right underneath the hanmi, same thing. That's something coming from my right side. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, next, rear foot tension. So front foot tension, something's coming from my lead side, I acknowledge it, I move out of the way. Now something's coming from my backside. Again, I acknowledge it, and I move out of the way, okay? So if I'm here left, or hidari hanmi, my right foot's gonna move. Left foot's gonna stay in place, so I stay left or hidari hanmi. I'm just now facing at this angle, okay? And each knee, sun, shi, go, rope, shi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now right or miki hanmi. Same thing, now something coming from my left side, and each knee, sun, shi, go, rope, shichi, hachi. Uh-oh. Okay, we're on 6, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, next one, hanmi switch. So I'm here, left or hidari hanmi. Something's got to hold there, or I just want to move my feet, but keep my hand in place. So I've got my left hand forward, left foot forward to begin with. I'm going to do my hanmi shift. Left hand is stayed forward, but now my right foot's forward. And if you notice, I'm off at an angle. So we're here, and each knee, sun, shi, go, rope, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now right or miki hanmi, same thing, and each knee, sun, shi, go, rope, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, so that's the individual pieces. We're going to go ahead and start putting a couple of them together. Just checking my battery here. So the classic one that we put together is irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Now we usually put that one together for ikkyo, nikkyo, sankyo, yankyo, ura. And again, this should look really familiar. We go irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Should look really familiar. Okay? So, and we'll do a second kaiten, so we reverse. So over here. So each knee, sun, shi, go, rope, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, so that's one of the classic ones, or one of the ones we see the most often. Another one we see very often is front foot tenchin, followed by irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Okay? So, as we're here, we will do a front foot tenchin, bam here. Now from here, I'm behind my partner. I can just very easily step in behind them. Irimi, tenkan. If I want to, I go kaiten, and it gets me back facing forward again. So let's go ahead and do that combination. So here, so front foot tenchin, then step, irimi, tenkan, kaiten. Each knee, san, shi, go, ro, shi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, so, and another one we'll do quite often is kaiten to kaiten, but we'll sometimes step through. So if I'm here, you think of it this way, I kaiten once, kaiten twice, and then I step through, okay? So all we're doing is motion exercises. Do these relate to techniques? Yes, they do. Because if you can move, you more than likely get a technique. So from here, we're just going to kaiten once, kaiten back, and step each. And now, knee, san, shi, go, rock, shi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay? So those are kind of the three that I seem to always kind of default into, that we kind of find all the time. So let's go ahead and finish up and we'll work on the basic strikes. So first we'll start with shomenuchi, front head strike. So when you're doing this, please strike into the head. And you want to make it good, so you want to make sure you're striking through. Okay, with the right hand, each, knee, san, shi, go, rope, shichi, hachi, ku, ju, and now the left hand, each, knee, san, shi, go, rope, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, now yokomenuchi, side head strike. This one you're going to want to get off the angle. So if I'm here, I don't want to just come in here. I want to make sure I get off the angle of attack and striking at it, okay? So actually I'm going to do it like this, so we have a point of reference, and each, knee, only right hand, san, shi, go, roke, shichi, hachi. 5%. Hachi, ku, Okay, now just left hand. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, next, ski, forward punch, doing a forward punch, midsection, and punching to straight. So here we're going to be punching this way, where the fist is vertical, not horizontal. A lot of times you'll see people punch this way, good karate punch, good boxing punch. Here we're coming at it more like we're stabbing with a knife or something, so we're coming in at this angle. Okay? At least for right now, that's what we're being told to do. So here and each, just right hand, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Just left hand and each, ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay. All right, let's finish off with a little bit of core work. Now, what we haven't done in a while, so what we're going to do is we come up and down. Here, up and down. We're just going to take that rocking exercise a little bit higher, taking it up to the shoulders and down. Here, up, shoulders and down. Really keeping those legs up and each. Ni, san, shi, go, ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, and let's go ahead and finish off with a plank for just a couple of seconds. And if you can, full plank. If not, down here, if you feel ambitious, up and down. And that's the timer. Okay. Hey, domo arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you all very much for joining us online. Next Zoom class will be Saturday. We're going to have 2 classes on Saturdays. They're both in the morning. One goes from 7:30 to 8:30. Second one is 9:30 to 10:30. See you then.